We're in Manchester, we live there now. We're not all originally from there, and people like to put that spin on it when they see that you're a band from Manchester. The way that I always look at it is that if we were a five-piece from Oxford, people would still call us Radiohead, even if we sounded nothing like it. If we were a singer-songwriter from Iceland that sounded like Britney, we'd still be called the next Björk. And it's an easy way out for a lot of people to say they sound like New Order, they sound like Joy Division, they sound like 808 State, and they do it with every single Manchester band that comes out. And you know, we look a lot further afield with our influences. We're inspired by Björk, we're inspired by Bowie, we're inspired by Sigur Rós, we're inspired by everything from classical up to techno. So, and that's not all enveloped in the Manchester scene that everyone knows. So I think we're a bit more than Hacienda or Manchester.
This is a tune you need, but a comfort of price. Pie in my mind with distractions that happen. Fraction matters is clear, disappear in an empty room. All I wanted to be next to you when it all falls through. The world implodes when the memory goes, when it all takes a toll. I put my heart into your hands. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't come up for air. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't even have to think twice. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't come up for air. I wouldn't stop for red lights, 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 red lights. You can try if you like, terrorize in my mind. See you ignite what I can't leave behind. A futile gesture, a loaded question I know must be hope. Romantic notion of self, not enough circumstances to take. The wind flash of fire, it still burns inside. If you were to call, I'd risk a second broken heart for you. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't come up for air. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't even have to think twice. I wouldn't stop for red lights, I wouldn't come up for air. I wouldn't stop for red lights, 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 I wouldn't stop for red lights. And I wouldn't stop for red lights. I wouldn't stop for red lights.
You know, I think there's a lot that comes along with that, and I think, you know, these BBC tips that I think you're referring to is kind of, you know, it used to be a much smaller thing that only like a few industry people really read or cared about, and now it's suddenly become this big thing, and I think, you know, whilst it's positive for bands like us that, you know, they've put in there, I think it's quite an exclusive thing as well. It kind of excludes a lot of other artists, and, you know, it's I think it's misrepresentative in many ways. But, you know, I think the positive thing for us anyway is that we were able to get the album out quite soon after these polls. You know, we always wanted to release it at the start of the year, and, you know, to be able to say to people, you know, whatever people are saying about it, you can just go and listen to it for yourself. You know, things like Spotify and stuff like that, they can just hear it and then make up their own minds and not have to listen to hype and all that stuff, you know.